provides everything a dedicated gamer has come to expect of a gaming server company.
With lightning-fast servers and top-notch customer service, Art of War Central prides themselves on offering the best overall gaming experience. If you're in need of a rock-solid server, head over to artofwarcentral.com. Unlike other providers, Art of War Central has a support staff available to answer your questions over the phone until the midnight oils burn out, all 7 days of the week. Need a website? How about a TeamSpeak server? Art of War Central can do it all at a moment's notice.
So get your hand off the mouse.
Whatever else you might be holding.
Hey, don't touch those.
And grab the phone. Call 1-866-LOW-PING and let Art of War Central take care of the rest. Need more info before you sign the dotted line? Go to www.artofwarcentral.com.
A nerd is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology. But a geek is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology and likes it that way.
You're listening to TVsN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Okay. As the title you just saw suggested, this is the 16-player version of Mashta City. Currently viewing the map from the MEC main base, otherwise known as Hotel. This is the key base for the MEC to hold. If the MEC want the bleed in the first round, they're going to have to take at least 2 of the neutral flags, or 1 neutral flag, and the USMC main base, otherwise known as South Block. So to get the bleed you have to hold 75% of the flags. The map pretty much revolves around the 2 bridges, North Bridge and we'll call it Road Construction Side Bridge. Those bridges are flags themselves, but the key asset from holding that flag is control of the bridge, meaning you can get the armour across and you can stop their armour from coming your way, which is one of the most important things. Anyway, quick look at the equipment at Hotel. Here we have the artillery, of course, one of the commander's tools. There's the satellite scan. To the right of that we've got the UAV trailer. Just moving over, there's the Vodnik, lightly skinned, good against infantry. Can carry troops, but you probably don't want to put more than 2 guys in it, just for the simple fact that it's lightly skinned. Here we have the BTR-90, it can also move troops. Probably going to see that used more as an anti-tank roller, along with the T-90. You're probably going to see those 2 pair up and take the North Bridge along to the North Bridge flag, funnily enough. Moving on now, take you down to the next flag. This is called Road Construction. As you can see, flag influence area, pretty small. But you've also got positions above. You're probably going to see squad leaders, guys haloing in from positions above, dropping claymores, X-Packs, that sort of thing. The real prize from holding this flag, holding the bridge itself, X-Packs, landmines, anything to hold up the tank rush that's probably going to come in from the USMC main. We'll get to that in a second though. One of the key things about holding this base is if you can tie up the M1A2, he'd probably be parked just over here, realising that the bridge is inaccessible. If you can tie that up, and or infantry, mobile infantry, they're probably going to be in the Humvee, they're going to try and get around the back towards the MEC main base, towards Hotel this way. Just take you down the road now. If you can block that route of access, you force them to you either force them to try and fight for the bridge and take the flag, or you force them to go back via North Bridge. Now, to go this way, you're going to have to get past the two pieces of armour, T-90 and the BTR-90 that I spoke of earlier. They're probably going to hit this bridge, they're going to get to about here, and if the M1A2 is forced around the long way, they're going to bump into it real soon. Okay, anyway, next flag you're going to see, this is North Bridge. As you can see, another small influence area. Pretty easy to defend though. You've got a nice building here that you've got a good line of sight onto. Just show you out the window, if it'll stop clipping. Apparently it's not going to stop clipping. Okay, I'll get on the roof anyway. You can see from the roof though. You've got a good line of sight. If you get C4 down there, you've also got the bridge. So if the USMC can hold this, they can pretty much neutralise the armour rush if they can either A, destroy the bridge, which is possible, or just X-Pack and landmine it right there. Obviously, if the MEC can get a nice infantry rush together, they can get an engineer up. He can clear the landmines, he can clear the X-Packs. But one of those things quite hard to do under fire. Only needs 1 or 2 guys to hold this flag once it is taken. Moving on to the USMC main now, otherwise known as South Base. Just give you a quick overhead view of it when I can get a good shot. There we go. As you can see, satellite scanners on the roof. Artillery. Well, that's the UAV trail. I'll show you that first, as that's what I spotted. Now, where is the artillery? That's around. We'll probably see it as they do the tour of the base. Here we have the LAV-25. That's the equivalent to the BTI-90. We've also got the Humvee. That's the heavily skinned Humvee, not the DPV, the Desert Patrol Vehicle. Has got the Browning 50 cal mounted, so can kill a lot of infantry, but only takes one anti-tank shot to blow up. Here you have the M1A2. This is going to be used to control the bridges, probably, or at least to try and get access to the bridges. And I believe there's a one-ton missile site. I wonder what the artillery is. Ah, speak of the devil. There we go. There's the artillery site. Obviously, commander's tools, you want to keep those alive, but you want to keep the bases more. And that's Smash the City, 16 player. Enjoy the map.
You're listening to the leader in online game casting. TVsN.
Welcome to Leak Damon's 420 Hackers Vault, where we unlock the power of little fluffy clouds and put you in the game. How might I just connect you?
Yeah, I'd like a dedicated game server where I can choose my own games, and, I can have it private or public, and as many players as I want.
With the other server hosting companies out there, you play one game and you pay for all the rest. At Insomnia 365, you pay for one server and you have all the games you need.
Oh yeah!
With Insomnia 365's Cortex, you have the ultimate game server control panel, allowing you to run more than one game server. You can manage your server's full setup, public, private, and as many player slots as you want. The other game server companies run one server and you pay for all the rest. Or Insomnia 365, pay for one server, get all the most popular multiplayer games.
Oh yeah!
www.insomnia365.com.
You're listening to the station for gamers by gamers. The Team Sportscast Network is live and ready to serve you for your choice in the esports revolution. TVsN.
Good evening, it's Tuesday night. We've got Cal 8 vs 8 action, TFS versus SBF. Joining myself on the microphone tonight, we've got Pete. Pete, do you want to...
Hello, everyone.
Yep, everyone who's listening, that is. If you tune into www.tsncentral.com. We've got SBF, TFS, Smash the City, 16-player version. It's going to be TVsN. If you're just listening through Winamp, you want to use the Play Center and click the Watch link. Looks like we're pretty much ready for restart. Not got too much time for pre-game. I know both of us know TFS well. Do you want to talk just a quick 20-second monologue about TFS?
Well, TFS is a renowned DC team that played BF for a little while, Season 1. Right now they're bringing in their half Net, half TFS roster, bringing some of Net's best players after Net broke up. Well-rounded roster, a lot of good power infantry players. Indeed. SBF, I know these are the BF, the Vietnam team that I know so well. These are the 42 guys, but nonetheless, had the pleasure of casting them once before against Elite Armada Brasileira, a Brazilian team, as you can probably tell. They went down in 2, but it was the closest to I think I've ever called. 2 rounds, 4 tickets. So, pretty damn good team. Elite Armada Brasileira, I think they're going to be one of the newcoming teams that are going to be standing out in the playoffs. They're probably going to get to the 8 versus 8 playoffs. They're going to do well, I think. I don't think they're going to finish top 10, but definitely, well, they're going to be in the quarters, put it that way. I do believe, anyway. Looks like we're going to get a restart in the next 10 seconds. I'll try and get a quick roster rundown. Yep, we've got 13 seconds, just enough time. On the TFS side, they're lining up on the MEC. We've got Paint, Snarf, Unfall, Relentless, Scorpion, Blood, Fear, Huggable. That's where your TVsN will be from, and PDUP will also be casting from that perspective. On the SBF side, who will line up on the USMC, we've got Silver, the Anticoon, and we've got Jobu, Mycan, Sharp, GP, Snugs, and Nutop. Over to PDUP with the opening moves. TFS opening up with the delayed spawn, pushing an LAV to what I'm going to call point 2, or the mosque. Actually, they're skipping the mosque, sending that LAV around. We'll find out where that's going.
Looks like SBF pushing real hard on North Bridge now, which is the mosque flag. As you said, they've got an LAV-25 though. They've got 3 infantry on the backside. Not trying to give too much away here, but it looks like they're going to set up for a cap on that flag real soon. We've also got Nutop. He will be holding the... Actually, no, he wouldn't. He'd be in the M1A2. Who would that be? He was just dropped. That would be
Joe Boo getting dropped by Snarf there with the AK-101. He was trying to get a shot on Scorpion's BTI-90. It's making its way around the backside. What are you seeing right now, Peter? Anything interesting?
TFS with a real interesting opening strat, sending their tank down to point 3, the southwest point there, sending their LAV around on to SBF's main. But TFS, definitely an interesting take on how to open the map. I see most teams push on the mosque first. Now looks like all of TFS pushing up on SBF's main.
Indeed, they're going to push up on South Block right now. Looks like Fear is pulling up in the T90. He's taking Eric's fire, not Eric's fire, actually, the Schraw fire from the USMC though. You got SBF infantry all over him. They got the C4 out. Very nice kill there. TFS Fear being taken out by Nutop in the M1A2. Very nicely done. Bit of tank on tank action right there. The BTI-90 that they thought was abandoned reverses back up, but TFS Blood taking out Nutop there, who stole the BTI-90, trying to stunt that TFS rush. Looks like we've still got one TFS member in the area. He's just taking the Humvee. We've got Snugs behind. He's going to put down some fire, taking out his shotgun. Is he going to pick up the kill? No, he's not. He's going to get dropped by Paint. Paint taking out, oh, hat-trick right there, taking out Joe Boo, Snugs, and Mike Hand. Very nicely done. P-Duck, what are you seeing?
TFS pushing real hard on SBF's main here. A lot of infantry. They just stole SBF's APC there, Unforgiven it with the steal. And now Paint has their M1. So TFS with a real strong, powerful push, and as I say, that Paint goes down to a straw by GP, but TFS with a real strong push here on SBF's main. Definitely going to be the focus of this match. And as I say that, Scorpion makes a push up on the mosque flag to try and apply some equal pressure up there and just try and spread out SBF's force.
Looks like Umfall has stolen the LAV-25 as well. TFS now putting down health and X-Packs all over the flag. Looks like T90 has pushed forward as well. I'm guessing that's Fear. Indeed it is. He's going to put down some suppression, taking out SBF Silver right there. We've got Snugs in the area, but he's in no position to fight back at this moment. Looks like we've got Joe Boo spawning in. M1A2 is there. Looks like that's going to be stolen also. Blood is going to steal that. That's another piece of captured equipment. Flag is halfway down the pole right now. We've still got Umfor. We've got the stolen M1A2 of Blood, and we've got Fear and the T90 all holding down the main base right now. Are they going to pick up the flag cap, Peter?
I think they are, and as you were talking there, TFS Scorpion picks up a cap on the mosque using the mech APC. There's no SBF in the radius that I can see. There's no one there. So all the pressure now on SBF's main, and that has gone white with only one player still alive.
Yeah, just Snugs in the area. He's there we go. He drops to the M1A2 of Blood right there, taking him out with the tank. Looks like artillery coming down. He's probably called that in. Snugs probably being the commander. That'd be map over right there. Looks like TFS are going to pick up the win. 87 tickets to 0. Very nicely done opening round though.
Very nicely done by TFS there. A real interesting strat, and it worked out well for him. Definitely didn't see that coming, but TFS with a real strong, powerful push on main, and then a nice Rambo take on Mosque, and it really worked out well for him. Only losing, what, 13 tickets?
Starting from 100, yes, so just a 13 ticket loss though. Excellent first round performance from TFS. What can SBF do to stop this happening in the second round? I guess we're going to have a quick 5-minute break while they re-strategize anyway. So I'll just ask that real quick actually. Do you want to talk about what they're going to need to do in the second round to stop the TFS rush?
They're definitely going to need to stack main, but that's going to be a real weak thing because that's going to take away any defenses from the point that they want to attack. So once they mobilize, they're going to have a strong defense on their forward point, most likely worrying about the TFS push on their main, and that might turn out bad because then they'll just get cornered.
Looks like we're going to have a 3-minute break according to Huggable. I don't think we need to cut to a break right there. We can talk about what just happened because that was over so quickly. I believe Billy, were we even 5 minutes in there? Was that under 5 minutes?
3 minutes according to TFS Huggable.
No, I think that's going to be the break. Or actually, is it?
Oh, okay.
No, that's for the break. That's for the break.
Yeah, we couldn't have been much more than 5 minutes into it. They were at SBF's main probably within a minute 30 seconds, which is real impressive as far as pushes I've seen on this map.
It was. I'd say that the thing that broke the SBF back was the stealing of all the equipment. They stole the M1A2, they stole the LAV, a Humvee, and they also had the T90 of Fear push forward, getting the flag cap, using the LAV of Unfor to spawn in. He reversed up to the back, stacked that point, let them fall in straight out of his troop carrying vehicle. Very nicely done. Excellent strat. You got to give Hugs the credit for that. I know Fear was saying that he's the founder and also Blood helped him found. But Huggable strategies as commander, he gets them executed very well. Saw that at PDX, saw it tonight, seen it every time we casted them. Very nicely done. Didn't even get through a ticket rundown. That's how quick that was over, actually. I just realised then. What ticket score was it? 87 to 0, was it? Just a 13 ticket loss.
87 to 0. I think total kills for SBF was 2 or 3. I didn't see the final count there.
So we're saying this map is heavily sided towards the MEC, or do you think TFS can come out and do the same on USMC?
In all the scrims that I've seen, it's actually been a pretty even match. It's always ended up in a deadlock with with the team holding each point and then inevitable push on the other team's main. But that was the first time I've ever seen a strat that the first move was an immediate push with a lot of armor onto the other team's main. Definitely took me by surprise, and obviously took SBF by surprise, but I wouldn't say that this map was in any way stacked towards mech.
I watched it coming around, the BTI 90 that they based the rush from. I believe it was on 4 in the BTI 90. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it probably was since he stole the LAV 25. And just watching the coordination, as soon as he got to main base, all spawned in on it, all bailed out. Excellent strat. Wouldn't expect anything less from TFS though. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. It's something that we've come to expect from TFS. We saw it at PDX. We've seen it in later matches from them. Just very good, strategies with excellent coordination and execution. And it works for TFS. They have the skill to do it, and obviously they're able to pull it all off.
They were good in DC, but oh my god, are they so much better now with the new additions. Do you want to talk about the new additions from Net and how much you think they've improved the team?
Right now they're playing, let's see here, Scorpion, Unforgiven, Snarf, and Relentless from Net. All those guys were strong utility players for Net, and before then for Sin in Snarf and Unfor. But they're all very powerful utility players. You saw Unfor and Snarf a lot in tanks on some of the more open maps. Relentless is a pilot and a very good infantry player, and they can all handle themselves on their own, but as a group that they made an excellent force in DC, and obviously they're making an even better force here in BF2.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Joey either, because the performance he put in on Gulf of Oman that we cast about, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, that was incredible. I haven't seen a Cobra used that way, and in fact I haven't seen it. I've seen the Euros and they'd use the TV guided to be pleased that the North Americans don't. But the exceptional flying and knowing when to go back to repose and when you can carry on pushing, that was Joey's forte. And I really didn't expect that after hearing that he was not a fan of the BF2 helicopter physics, and he'd rather have the DC physics. But he looked like he was quite acclimatized to them, and he played out of his skin. So you got to mention Joey when you talk about the new signings. Just waiting for the restart now. It looks like we're not going to be long on the restart. We said 3 minutes. I think we've just gone past the 3 minute marker now, so hopefully any second. Maybe SBF can put on a better performance. You're going to make a prediction now?
I'm going to have to go with TFS on this next round. They just put in such a resounding performance that last round. It's hard to bet against them coming up in this round. SBF, I'm not quite sure what they're going to do, but they're definitely going to need to pull something off to beat TFS here.
I think if I was a betting man, I'd be looking more for spread and not for the win for SBF. So it looks like we are going to have a restart right now. We've got 6 seconds till game live. I'll be calling it from the USMC perspective. P-Duck will be MEC, and I believe the camera is over on the MEC side. P-Duck, you want to call the opening move?
Again, a delayed spawn. Not going to tell you where SBF is going to push their forces, but SBF, doing a pretty normal run here, except for a few exceptions. Now it looks like all of SBF is spawned in, and they are popping up now at the mosque. Ooh, Jobu taken down real quickly in the the APC by Unfor with C4, and TFS takes that flag real quick.
Indeed, they swarmed all over it. We had Thea Snarf, we also had Unfor's Jihad Humvee, we had Relentless in the area, locking that area down right now. Looks like Thea in the M1A2, he's on the backside of the mosque. He's having Snarf, Hogolo pointing out the enemy cars. Looks like we've got a Vodnik somewhere around. Not going to release where that is right now, but all of TFS know, let's just say that. Looks like we've got a T90 stacking the flag right now. TFS well aware of this. We've got, who would that be? That would be Unfor pointing it out. Looks like he's also taking Eric's fire from across the way. Huggable bringing down the artillery now, taking out Snugs, very nicely done. Got T90 and BTI-90 in the area, they're both taking splash damage from this artillery. Looks like we've got another straw shot coming in, that would be... who would that be? Just trying to get a, that'd be Paint. He's putting down excellent straw fire there, hitting the tank every time he looks at it. P-Duck.
SBF spawning people in on the roof of the adjoining building at Mosque, taking out Fear with some Eric shots, taking out the tank out of the match here. Now SBF has pushed up Jobu in the BTR. He's in radius, and it looks like we got a few other people in here trying to take out Jobu from TFS. But SBF doing a real good job of covering him, smoking the flag, so I can't see what's going on anymore. But SBF keeps on spawning in people. They have control of the adjoining building. And as I said, Snarf with a great C4 kill takes out Mycan, Sharp, and his own teammate Paint, as well as himself. But that neutralizes just about everyone in the building except for an anti-tank up on top. And Fear comes in, cleans out Jobu, cleans out the radius.
Very nicely done. Unfor back on the flag, taking T90 fire right now. Looks like we've got a nice duel going on between Unfor and 2 SBF infantry. Can't see the names. Who is that, P-Duck, who's still in the area?
We have the Anticon, GP, and Sharp. Anticon and GP were in the radius. They got the cap. Anticon still there. He's AT. He's taking some real heavy fire from the LAV right now. Now it looks like TFS pushing up again. You want to take this one?
I've just been alt-tabbed out for a second. If you want to just hold it for a second, I've got to sort something out.
TFS has one member in radius. C4, GP coming up. They got the T90 firing on radius, and GP goes down trying to defend the radius. No SBF in the area except for T90 back in main, who keeps on firing on radius but isn't getting the job done. As I said, SBF spawns in one member. The Anticon is spawned in, but TFS caps the flag, and SBF spawns in a few more members, but they're going down quickly to Fear in the M1.
Looks like the North Bridge has been blown up. That could be a smart move. I don't know who did that, but that's going to cut off SBF's armour from getting towards the North Bridge flag, the Mosque flag. We've also got Unfor in the area. He's got his C4 down, playing his usual Spec Ops class. Very, very nice work from him so far, taking out the BTI-90 on the first opening move with the Jihad Humvee. Very nicely done. Oh, actually, no, he's a medic right now. No, he's picking up kits. Smart move there. If he sees a kit on the floor, he's going to pick it up, chuck out health for himself, and then pick up his kit. Smart play right there. That's what you look for in these kind of matches. Just little touches like that that yourself wouldn't think about.
Well, all of SBF is down at Mosque. They got taken out by Unfor with some very handy infantry work. SBF doing something real interesting, keeping their T90 back at their main, not pushing it up to challenge Fear in his M1 up here at Mosque. Instead, they're doing an all-infantry push and loading the Vodnik up with C4, trying to take out the M1 that way.
Looks like Fear is going out of his way to pick a fight with the T90 though. He keeps pushing around that corner over at the Mosque. He keeps driving around that corner. He's got repair support behind him from Commander Huggable. He's going to keep pushing forward and trying to draw its fire, maybe like the infantry. And looks like Huggable is going to drop artillery all over that point right now. Is the T90 going to get injured at all? If it does, you've got to think that that Fear is going to push around that corner to capitalise. P-Duck, over to you.
SBF spawning people in behind Mosque. As I said, squad leaders taken out. They had him sitting in a Vodnik behind the adjacent building to Mosque, and now they're being challenged real bad by Fear. Seems to be taking out the whole team right now. Not looking pretty for SBF at this point. They have one member here dropping med packs on himself, but I don't think he's spawning anybody in anytime soon.
Snarf for the breath kill, running up, taking out the anti-con there. Sneaking up behind him as he's trying to get up the stairs. He got stuck on the stairs. Just 2 shots to the back of the head. Very nicely done. Love to see the pistol kills. That's like a slap in the face when you could use your rifle, but you choose not to. The M1A2 of Fear now. He's trading shots again with the T90. It looks like the T90 is going to back way off. He's going to get away from the arc of fire that the M1A2 could possibly hit him with. Just firing blindly right now. Fear isn't even round the corner right now. He's pushed all the way back. So he's going to head down the South Bridge way. See if he can outflank this T90 right now. That would be interesting. Huggable bringing down the artillery all over the MEC hotel base. T90 taking a lot of fire. He's going to back up again. Smart move. Doesn't have any repair support that I can see. Maybe he's got a wrench, but I don't see a box around him. P-Duck.
SBF making a pretty weak push on the southwest point, being smothered by Fear and who is that in the LAV? But they're being smothered pretty well by TFS. Down to one member of SBF there. He's not a squad leader. Here comes Fear with the M1. Just takes him out with a shell right in the forehead. Not looking pretty for SBF. 32-76.
With 23:40 on the clock, no, not looking pretty at all. It looks like Fear and Scorpion are going to use the supply drops from Huggable right there. Blood's going to cover it with the M249. Not too much going on from SBF right now. Just to say that, actually, it looks like the mosque flag, the North Bridge flag, has gone grey. We've got, who's that in the area? We've got Relentless, and that would be it, actually, right now, because the T90 has pushed forward, takes him out, though. It looks like Snarf is still in the area. He's taking fire from the T90. Artillery going down all over Hotel. M1A2 pushing forward. Peter, what are you seeing right now?
Everybody from SBF there at that point is down. TFS doing a real efficient job of taking them out. Not even phased by the T90 firing on him. Fear now firing on the T90, but TFS did a real efficient cleaning of that point. Took out the 2 or 3 SBF that were there. I didn't get a clear shot of what was going on. But SBF just taken out quickly. TFS getting in there, taking the point, and cleaning out everything that SBF pushed forward. And let's see here, T90 is down. Now pushing the LAV forward onto Mosque. 2 members of SBF in the Mosque area, but none of them even near radius, with 13 tickets left.
Not looking too good for them right now. It looks like TFS, quick 2. Fear finally picking up. Well, he didn't really get the kill. He would have got a kill assist for it, though, I guarantee you that. Unfall with the straw from way across the water. I don't think he even knew where the position was. Put down the straw, took him out, 1 shot, 1 kill because of the damage that Fear had done. So it was the first time you've seen Nutop fall, but very nice teamwork. Fear not pushing too far forward his M1A2, stacking the position, making sure that the infantry can't sneak around the back, and also from time to time engaging that T90. It looks like he did drop the T90 right there, taking out Nutop with the M1A2, very nicely done. Huggable dropping artillery all over it. 1 ticket remaining, looks like it's going to be a 72 ticket to 0 win for TFS. Taking it in 2, very nicely done. P-Duck, any comments before we do the Iron Man of the match?
That was just real efficient teamwork by TFS right there. Great execution of their strategy, brilliant strategy, just effective use of the map, very good familiarity with the map, and just stronger players.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, I think a quick commercial sounder, pay the bills, so to speak, and then we'll come back for the Iron Man of the match. You're listening to Dirty Harry and P-Duck. You can head on over to GameSurge on the pound TSN on the GameSurge IRC network, I should say, and you can also head over to www.tsncentral.com. You can find full match listings and post any feedback you've got there. Back in a few.
Listening to TVsN. More shoutcasts than a barrel of monkeys.
Who the fuck is writing these?
Ooh, little friendly fire action there. Sunman jumping off somewhere, killing himself. Oh man, I wish I could have saw that. Giving me an LOL.
What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. I'm enjoying this. And hello, listening audience. I love that term.
We are the Team Sportscast Network.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 1, go.
Yep, here we are again. It is the Bridger and that's your cue to say your name. Oh, he's muted.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 2, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? That's my boss. Sorry.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 54, go.
I am Arkvile, I am Sabo, I am Bridger, and Harlock is here with me.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 105, go.
Welcome back to the Bridger and Harlock Show. Harlock, how you doing, my friend?
Okay, hold on a minute. I gotta ask a question. When we made this show originally, who named it? I get an idea. How would we just name it like Bridger's Clicky Keys in the
No, hey, okay, now you're just gone too far, okay? This is not about any kind of technical difficult. Okay, I just got a moo in there. Now I'm mad.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 342, go.
Harlock?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Hey, honey, those damn kids are in my yard again. Get my gun.
We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Bridger and Harlock Show, take 1,248, go.
Like cow. So you have invite. Right below invite is main. Right below main is Pauly Shore. And then below Pauly Shore is open. Because we all know that Pauly Shore is cooler than anybody who plays in open.
How did these guys get into TSN?
Richard Harlock Show, Saturday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Team Sportscast Network.
We're the gamers who sit on our asses and watch everybody else play. But most importantly, chicks dig us.
Oh, yeah.
The Team Sportscast Network.
And we're back. We just saw TFS, well, can't use any other word but whoop, really. Take it to, I'll say, to the Super Best Friends in 2. Possibly the quickest 2 I think I've seen in a good long while. P-Duck scores were, I believe, 87-0, and what was the second round score, buddy?
73-0, I believe.
It was somewhere around that figure. So you're looking at at least 160 ticket win over 2 rounds. Very, very, very quick first round. We were looking at a 5-minute first round. Second round was a little bit more drawn out, but still, TFS absolutely decimated SBF. Time for Iron Man, I suppose. Since it's been such a fast-paced cast, we might as well keep the speed of it up. Let Dusty get on his way, who's so graciously hosting for us tonight. You can all give Dusty a shout in pound TSN. Okay, I'll let P-Duck go first. P-Duck, who do you want to choose for your Iron Man?
I'm lost within the whole TFS roster between Paint, Unfor, Snarf, Fear. All of them did great this match. Just great execution. I'd have to just give the Iron Man to all of TFS.
Ooh, well that's kind of wimping out. I'm going to choose one specific member from TFS because he got the hat-trick kill over at the South Block when he was on MEC. That's Paint, picking up a huge triple kill. Like within 10 seconds of each other, dropping 3 guys, helping secure that flag, doing what the armor couldn't do, getting in real close, getting on the flag, capping it, and taking a hit on the C4 as well, I do believe, opening the flag up, making sure that it could be capped. So Paint gets my vote, and the whole of TFS get P-Duck's vote. One person who was watching, Dusty, do you want to cast the deciding vote? Do you want to give it to all of TFS or just Paint like I do?
Oh man, you're gonna make me pick Paint, because he's good.
Yay! And he didn't win anything at PDX either. He didn't win anything at PDX, so yeah, he gets Iron Man of the match. As consolation, and also for his performance tonight. Anyway, we'll pin tomorrow's 8 versus 8. Who is that going to be, Dusty? Did you ever figure out who that was going to be? Because I haven't heard from anyone yet.
Tomorrow night?
I know it's arranged though. Tomorrow night.
Enigma in Area 51, I believe.
Ah.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Game. So I'm guessing that'll be at 9, so you can tune in for pre-game at 8:45 p.m. Eastern. You can do that by heading on over to www.tsncentral.com, click on the appropriate stream, and then click watch. Yeah, that will give you access to the TVsN element part that is our speciality. Anyway, you've been listening to Dirty Harry, P-Duck, and chiming in from time to time, Dusty Dave. See you tomorrow, guys. Catch you later.
Insomnia 365 gives you all the resources you need to be at the top in everything and in every game. Insomnia365.com. It's all yours.
You've got it locked onto the Team Sportscast Network.
www.tsncentral.com.
This broadcast is copyrighted 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited without the written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.